Hello everyone, I'm Mansi, welcomes you all on another show of success stories. I'm super excited today. Do you know why? Because my guest for today is JK. Yes, the famous JK, the Kannada film star Karthik Jayaram. Thank you for coming on the show today, Success Stories. And me and my viewers all are super excited to have you. Thank you for giving your time to us. And I'm equally excited to hear your story now. You are a superstar and I've been, such great following. So lovely to have you today.
My story is not big story. It's a small story.
It is a success story.
Thank you. Thanks for that recognition.
Yeah, thank you. So let's start.
Sure.
Yeah. So my first question coming for you. Karthik, how did you start this journey? And do you ever pause and say now ki mera time aa gaya, that this is it?
No, not really actually. I mean, if I say about my more than my career in films, okay, my journey from life, if I tell, no, it is a little bit from one career to the other career. It has shifted. Okay.
Oh.
So I'm a structural engineer. I did my BE Civil. I did my master's in structural engineering, and I worked for 9 years as a structural engineer in a company called Praxair. So I was never interested into getting into this entertainment industry at all. During colleges, I used to model a lot, and I wanted to become a supermodel. That was the ambition at that point of time when we used to see John Abraham and all. Okay. Then later, what happened? I didn't make it good in that industry because I was not happy with that modeling industry. Okay, I had gone for Gladrax, I'd gone for Graciam, but I didn't find it much interesting. Later, I shifted on to cricket. Okay, I wanted to play. Yeah, I played professional cricket, and almost even now I play professional cricket. But that time it was like very serious cricket, wherein I wanted to play for India. That was my aim. So state juniors, that is Ranji juniors and all, I played. Then again, it didn't do much over there because it was the age criteria which came over there. Like they need very youngsters. Okay. Then it was like serious profession. It came up with structural engineering. So I was like enjoying that career. The growth was fantastic over there. I became a senior structural engineer, head of the department.
You were placed in India or you were abroad?
Yes. I worked 1 year in 1 year. I worked in Dubai. Okay. Then later I was working in Bangalore itself. Okay, as a head of the department, I was working. Then slowly I started getting some offers in movies because I used to party a lot. Okay, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I used to party. And why I used to party was all my DJ friends, they were very close to me. So they used to call me the DJs, all the DJs, they were my friends. So they used to call me for the party, and I love music. Okay, so I used to go alone over there, dance, and come off. So there somebody found one person, he found me called James. He found, and he's like, why don't you get into movies? And I was still not interested, but he somehow pushed me, and he forced me to go for an audition. So for a movie, this was in 2009. I went for the audition. I got through over there as a first only I got through as a lead. Oh. And I was like, okay, something is happening. It looks something serious. Then all of a sudden, you don't believe, I had taken leave of 30 days in my office because they wanted 30 days of leave. I'd taken. Then after a few days, they told I'm not there in the project. Okay. So I was like, this is not a serious field at all. I'm making a big mistake. So I didn't take that movie. But still, that associate director called me and gave me a small role, very small role. I hardly come in some 3 to 4 seconds in 3 scenes. That's it.
Like an appearance
ठीक है किया मैंने एक दिन का शूट था where it was 30 days it came down to one day shoot after finishing the shoot that small scene got a lot of popularity. Okay, only that small scene in a lot of articles it came that a new actor in Kannada industry has emerged as a negative role. And from there, I started getting a lot of opportunities as negative leads. Okay. Almost around 15 movies I did negative roles. Okay. But parallelly, I was working in my company.
So you were also working as an engineer in that same company?
Yeah. Because I used to take only 5 to 6 days leave. So remaining days, I used to go to office. I mean, you know how it is. Movies, it won't be continuous when you're doing the supporting characters and all. Okay, it won't be full-fledged. So that is how I was still not serious about it. Okay. Then it was like 2012. I got an opportunity in television. It was a remake of this serial called Madhubala in Hindi. Have you heard Madhubala in Hindi? Which used to come in Rishte channel, which became very popular. It was a story about a superstar. Okay. So that was remade in Kannada. So that gave me a lot of popularity. From there, my journey grew, as an actor, it grew.
So the Kannada film industry is basically in Bangalore. They have the main, like how Bombay is for Bollywood. Which city is for Kannada films?
Okay, let me tell. A lot of people, even when I went for this, my Jayaram shoot, or CCL, when we played Celebrity Cricket League, a lot of Bombay people and Bhojpuri people, they had no idea about what is South India. Okay. The thing is, how many states are over there? So they didn't know. It was all, they think it is Madrasi only. Okay. But actually, South India, there are 4 major languages, major states. That is Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. So Karnataka is Kannada. Tamil Nadu is Tamil movies you get. And Kerala, you get Malayalam movies. Andhra Pradesh, you get Telugu movies. So I come from Karnataka.
Tollywood. The Tollywood word
is
from...
Exactly. And Kannada, it's called as sandalwood. It's called as sandalwood.
Sandalwood.
That's right.
Oh!
Yeah, it's called as sandalwood. So Bangalore being the capital of Karnataka. Yeah.
So moving on, Karthik, my next question for you. How do you prepare for your roles and how do you do your homework?
See, I think so. I'm very much into, I go into the depth of whatever I do, whether it might be acting or any other field. Like I give my 100% over there. I'm like, kya bolte hai usko, you have to do it exactly the same way. There shouldn't be anything wrong over there. Like that, I have a problem with that. So when it came to this characters, which I started doing it, I used to do a lot of homework, even though that's a small role. Like I told you about my first movie, what I did. Okay, I played a role of a Don. Nobody takes care. Very less actors take care of their screen presence. Okay, how that person looks on screen, that Don. Okay, what are the costumes required? So initially, when we started, they won't provide us with the costume and all. That is what I experienced. Okay, so I analyzed it and I told, okay, this person has to look like this according to my visualization. Then I started preparing with the first thing is costume and my look. Okay, and that was a Don look. I shaved my, beard and all. I had a mush like a Don. That actually helped me when people started liking that role. Okay, then I thought, okay, this preparation is very important for all the characters, whatever character we do. So from there, when I did the serial called Ashwini Nakshatra, which was the remake of Madhubala as a superstar, I used to prepare much before. Yeah, much before the day I used to get the script. And according to the scenes, I used to get my costumes done with the color, everything. And even I used to get prepared with the dialogues, how if I tell people would like it. So that was the preparation when it came to serial. The best part was when I did Sia Ke Ram serial on Star Plus. Then it was the role of Ravan I did.
Yeah, that's a fictional character. So that
Exactly.
would be something you would have to really, how did you do that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was the biggest challenge. The reason being, people know how is Ravan. Okay, he is a very ahankari.
So
Is very.
with that character, you also moved to Mumbai, right? That was in
That's
Mumbai.
that's right.
So
That's
your
right.
how was the shift like from Bangalore to Mumbai, like coming to Bollywood? Were you excited? Were you like, okay, I'll just go and try, or you would like, no, I just want to get to Bombay and be there for a while?
No, no. See, trust me, I had no idea about getting into Bollywood because for me, Bollywood, like, oh, wow, we can't go over there. A lot of people are there, a lot of talented, aspiring actors are there, and it's very difficult. We are struggling over here. How can we go and do something over there big? I was thinking about it, but this was again one good story about this is I was doing an endorsement for a brand over here in Bangalore. Okay, and my partner role who had to do, she didn't turn up. They got a model from Bombay, okay,
Ji.
for my that role, and she came and she did, and she's like, "Aapko you want to do some work in Bombay serial?" I told no, it's very difficult to do serial and all. I don't want to do. So without my notice, she has given my pictures to them for this triangle production in Bombay. And all of a sudden, one day I get a call from them, and they're like, "Aapka photo हमने देखा है, so we want to cast you for this
Come for
role."
an yeah, let's meet. Yeah.
I was like, this is some fake call, okay? Because we get a lot of fake calls, I thought there's some fake call. And later they told me, they sent me the script, everything, and then I got to know that girl who had come, she is playing the Sita role in that.
Oh.
Madirakshi, who did the Sita role. So she has given my pictures, my details, everything. I did one screen test, and again over there screen test they asked me to do it with a mobile and send it. But what I did a professional shoot myself. I directed myself that scene. Okay, exactly like Ravan. I did it.
So you look like the Ravan and you shot it, and then you
everything that big
your audition clip, yeah.
Yeah, I sent it, and they were like, "Aaj tak till date nobody has done something like this." Okay, they immediately send it through a mobile, but you have done. I've edited, I've dubbed it, and then did the digital correction, everything, and I've sent it to them. So immediately they called and they were like, "We want you." And I was like, still I was not sure about it, but it was all a dream for me. So that's how I entered into this Siake Ram. But again, after getting into it, that was more challenging was with my look and all when they told me. Okay, for a Kannada movie, I had left a long beard, almost this long beard I had left. So they told me, don't cut the beard. We want the beard. I told, Are, first time some Ravan is wearing a long beard. How is it possible? Kabhi humne dekha, we have not seen any Ravan with a long beard and all. Okay. They're like, don't cut the beard. Let it be there. And that gave a new look to the character. And, people started liking that character. Okay. ऐसा भी Ravan हो सकता था. It was like that.
रावण तो कैसे भी हो सकता था, correct?
And best part is he's like, we want 6 packs. The director was, sir, which Ravan had 6 packs? He's like, this Ravan should have 6 packs. So it was like that. So a lot of preparation for that, and I had to read a lot of books how Ravan was there. I had to read about him. So after this 6 packs thing, they had one more request that my introduction will be with Shiv Tandava. I have to learn Shiv Tandava. So almost for 3 months, I learned Shiv Tandava, and it was really tough for me. But uske baad, when I went to shoot over there, Shiv Tandava bhi nahi tha. They told it's cancelled.
No, so you send the audition. Sorry for interrupting, but you send the audition clip. They selected you. They finalized your look, and then they asked you to move to Bombay.
That's right.
Okay, and then you came here, and then you took up a place of your own, and you started living in Bombay.
No, actually not. See, best part was they told me that they will be shooting in Hyderabad.
Acha.
Okay, so our shoot is not in Mumbai; it's in Hyderabad. So we have to go and stay in Hyderabad.
Okay.
Okay, from Bangalore. So I had time because initially it was all Ram, Sita ka, all those things they were shooting. So I had the 3 months of time wherein I had to learn the Shiv Tandava, everything. I finished and went over there. But yeah, that Shivtandam, they had cancelled it because they wanted to introduce Ravan in a different way, in a different perspective. Initially, they wanted to show him as a negative shade. Okay. Then, yeah, it was a fantastic journey over there, very tough journey, because we used to shoot almost, I still remember the first 5 days, I shot non-stop without sleeping. I went to Hyderabad from day 1 to day 5, non-stop I have shot without a sleep. So you can imagine that is how much, 24 into 5, 120 hours I've worked.
But you were so passionate about it that you pulled it off. I mean,
exactly.
That's what passion is. Yes.
True. See, I was like, it is once in a lifetime you get opportunity like this to prove yourself, and especially in Bollywood, it's not easy to get into Bollywood. So you are getting an opportunity, you need to make use of it. That's how I made use of it, and it really helped me till date. It is only because of that effort what I put, it is helping me a lot.
So like a do or die attitude.
Yeah, do or die. Yes, it is actually in a profession like this, you have to do that.
Yeah.
If you do that only, I think so you can find success. If you want success, it should be with honesty.
Okay, Karthik, now something about how you feel like a star. When you step out of your big car and there are fans shouting out your name, there's media, everyone is like, oh, Karthik is here. Do you feel sometimes that it's like a dream? It's a dream. And how do you deal with it?
I really love this question, because it's nice to answer this question, because when you experience this, it's really good. It was a phase of my life wherein I used to do modeling. I used to go out with my friends. Okay, in Bangalore, when I used to go with them in the night, I used to see the hoardings, and I used to tell, "Ek din mera bhi hoarding, it will come like this." They're like, "Chup raho. Why will your hoarding come? You're not a star or anything for your hoarding to come." And it happened when I started into. It used to be like that, They used to laugh at me. But when I got my hoardings over there with my movie posters and all, they were really happy about it, And I felt really happy looking at myself over there with the hoardings, and it was all tears in my eyes that what I thought that time. Okay, it happened. So always, your thoughts, when you have good thoughts and when you think about it,
I believe so, yes,
it will work. So it was nice feeling. And my first movie as a lead, when I did 2014 as a hero in Kannada movie, till then I was small supporting characters or negative roles. When it came as a lead role, and in front of the theater, when your big cutout, they put it, it was the best moment of my life. I had gone the previous night, like if it is the opening of the movie, release time, midnight on Thursday night at around 2:30, I went in in the night, and I saw that hoarding, and it was a great feeling. Trust me, it was one of the best feeling of my life, that one. And one more incident, it used to be like, my friends, I used to go, no one used to wave at me outside, because I was nothing. So I used to open the window, I used to do like this, wave and all. Then my friends say, chup ke baithna. Who is there for you to wave at? But it's thing, good thing when it happened, when I became a known actor, I had to wave at people from the car. People used to follow me near my car, they wanted to talk to me. So that is how life is, fantastic it is life. So I always feel that you need to have good thoughts in your mind. And these memories will always, it will cherish always, fantastic memories these are. It feels really good when, people look upon you as a good actor, as a good performer, as their star. When they say, it feels really good. On my birthdays, when they come, like around 2,000, 3,000 people, when they come in front of the house to celebrate the birthday, it feels really good that you get connected. So much love is being showered on you with people.
And they also connect. See, that shows they connect with you as a person also. They know this guy is a good guy, he's humble, he's friendly. So I think you come across as a very, very humble person too. So that also matters a lot. Yeah.
No, what happens is they connect us so much that they get that character into us. Like that, I told a serial called Ashwin Nakshatra. In that, I was called as Superstar JK. And the tagline is still continued now. That was 2012. Even now, people, when they call me, like, if I go, oh, superstar JK, they call me like that. That really feels good. And small kids, maybe around, 1.5 to
Acha.
2 years, 2 years kids, they're like, JK, JK, they call me, because that is, they get connected so much, It really
So,
feels good,
tell me about your women fans. I'm sure, and how do you manage them? They must be trying to flirt with you,
No,
maybe,
I told you about this serial. They connected with me a lot with that serial, Ashwi Nakshatra serial, and also Ravan. Okay, they said that, हमको राम नहीं चाहिए, हमको रावण ही चाहिए. It's like that. Huh?
That's a good
one. and when we were shooting also, I'll tell you, when we were shooting for
पुरुषोत्तम पुरुष नहीं चाहिए, रावण चले.
When we were shooting for Siya Ke Ram, so I had to kidnap Sita. In that shot, she's like,
She must be happy.
She's very happy. She's like, Raman, mujhe leke chalo. Yeah, it feels really good, And the best part is, I'll tell you.
Sure, all women wanting your attention and such a handsome fellow. दिल की मैं हूँ सीता, but ये इतना handsome सा आदमी है मेरे सामने. What do I do?
No, this I'll tell you, when it comes, as you told about women fans and all, there are very elderly people, women who are. I still remember in a hospital, one lady was around 86 years old. Lady, she was almost in her deathbed. Okay, she had a heart attack in the morning. She was not talking to anyone. She was in the ICU. Her last wish was to see me. I'm no way connected to her, only because of she likes me as an actor. So they got connected to me. They called me. I went over there. You don't believe, from morning till evening, she has not spoken to anyone. When I went over there, I could see the smile in her face. That really melted me. She was very happy. She's like, now I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I saw you at last I saw you. And from that day, you don't believe, for 9 months she survived. Okay, doctor had told she will not survive, but she survived for 9 more months. I mean, these are blessings. These are blessings for us, just for actors, if they're showing so much love, I feel really blessed by being in this profession.
Karthik, moving ahead, I've been following you, and I've always seen your post, you are in a gym. And what are the few things which you think that it's very important for a star to have a regular routine, and what are those things which can also ruin your talent? So I need both, like what is important and what are those which you should not do it also, so that you're successful in your profession.
Well, see, fitness, it's been almost from 25 years I've been into fitness. So initially I used to do for my cricket, then for my modeling I used to do. Then even when I used to go for work as an engineer, I always thought, I was very conscious about my health and fitness. Okay, I always thought that, when you're very healthy and when you're very fit, you will be very energetic, and that will motivate you to achieve a lot in your life. Okay, as a human, that was my thought. So that helped me a lot when it came to my entertainment industry, when I became an actor. As an actor, screen presence is very important. So for that, actors have to work on their being fit, healthy, and what are the other activities, like if you're good at dance, stunts. These are all added advantage of being an actor. Okay, some actors might be really good in only performing as with the dialogues, but other actors are there who are really good at dance, who are really good at the stunts, or maybe their appearance only will people start liking it. At the end of the day, you need to entertain people. So keeping all this in my mind, I thought fitness is very important for me, and it grew, like, it became a very passion for me, fitness, and it's become daily routine. I have to do it. Okay, if I don't be fit, if I'm not fit, I feel unhealthy. Okay, I feel sick, in fact. Okay, I have not quit my working out. That's the reason I start posting it on my social media, so that it has motivated a lot of people. lot of people who had lost interest in their life, you don't believe, they have messaged me directly and they have told that, sir, I had lost interest in my life. Okay, I thought my life is over, but after seeing your videos, your dedication towards fitness,
Yes.
I have started working out. I'm feeling a lot of change in my life. Okay, I'm started loving the life. So at least if it matters for one person, it is good, right? Okay, my videos or my motivational photos, what I put, if it change one person's life, that makes a lot of difference.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they're very, very motivating. You're like, let's go now, let's do it.
yeah, always you need to be positive. You need to be positive. That is what I always think. As human, we get lot of difficulties in life, hurdles in life, but we have to face it with. God has given us that strength to face it, and I think so. Through fitness, it has helped me a lot. It has helped me a lot, and it has helped the people. As you told, even you've watched it, and I think so. It's a feel good factor, right? It's a lot of positivity than negativity.
And what are those things which can ruin your talent also? The don'ts. This is the do, but what are the don'ts?
Don'ts is like if you are not disciplined in your life. Okay, if you have a goal in your life to achieve something in your life, in any career it might be. Okay, if I'm very systematic. Okay, I need to get up at this time. I need to do this work. I need to finish off that work in that day, and then go to bed. So these disciplinary things I have been following it, and I'm not into drinking or smoking. I've never been into it. I don't know whether it is good or bad, but at least it will not divert somebody's attention to a different zone. Okay, these things will divert, obviously. So I'm not into it. That has helped me a lot. And main thing is, if you want to achieve, you need to be focused. You need to be focused on what you want in your life. Your thoughts matter a lot. Okay, so these are the don'ts. I have not been doing it. Okay, otherwise I think so you need to enjoy in life. That's not that there should be limit for everything. If you have that limit, I'm sure your lifestyle will be fantastic. Otherwise it's going to ruin your lifestyle very badly at a shorter age as well.
True, well said. Yes, definitely. Karthik, one more question which I wanted to, ask you is about power and money. They rule the film industry, whichever film industry, more than merit. I think that's the reality. I'm not sure, but it's always been there. Do you find this challenging, and how do you manage to cope up with this?
Yeah, it is very challenging actually. As you told, power and money plays a very important role. These are the catalyst in any industry it might be. These are the catalysts which will enhance, okay, which will push you. Okay, if you are really struggling, okay, like for example, if I'm working out, okay, if I'm working out naturally without any added supplements, I'll be in one stage. If I want to go to the next layer, I need some push. I take some pre-workout that will push me to a next level. So these power as well as money will help in that way. But we can't depend only on that. You need to have talent to sustain for a longer period. If you really have talent, you will sustain for a longer period. And the talent also requires a lot of patience. Okay, in this industry, especially entertainment industry, you need to have ample patience. Okay, it is like, you might have gone to a very deeper level of, your failures, but you never know which opportunity you're going to get to come up in life. In my case, when I see, I think so, I wouldn't have thought about getting CRK in my life. But all of a sudden it came off like a volcano, it came off, and it has taken me at a different level. So we need to have patience. Power and money, yes, it will help you, but your power and money will help you. Somebody else
Will
power and
help you,
money,
yes.
somebody else power and money is not certain. It is very uncertain.
True, that's true. Karthik, how did you get associated with Trident, with Shiv, with Naveen, and how did you connect with them?
Well, again, I'll tell you something. You get connected with people which would help you a lot in your life, you know. I think so. It's all by God's grace that, you know, my movie Oh Pushpa I Hate Tears, which was my Bollywood debut, that was released this year, 2020 January. It was released. So for the promotion of that, we had gone to Delhi, and it so happened that they took us to this party wherein Shiv had organized the party for this Trident party was there. So when I went over there, I met him, and that is how I connected with Shiv. And I was really glad. I'm very glad. I'm very happy to be connected with Trident, because last month when I got this success story award from myself, it was a great honor for me, you know. I mean, getting this award was a great reward for me, and thanks to Trident for giving me such a wonderful, you know, it's a great platform for us. As an actor, for me, it is a great platform.
So Karthik, tell me something about your daily routine, how you start your day, what's your diet like, and your hobbies other than acting and physical fitness.
Well, my daily routine, it's been like, you know, every day it's been the same thing. There are two things: when I've got my shooting and when I don't have my shooting. I mean, if I have my shooting, it starts off early morning, because I have to work out. Without working out, I can't get out of the house for any work. So, if I've got my shoot at around 8:30 in the morning, I'll somehow hit the gym at around 6 o'clock, 6 to 7. I'll finish and I come and then go to the shoot. Otherwise, when I don't have my shoot, my daily routine, it starts around 7 o'clock, getting up at 6:30. Okay, having my, you know, with some my diet have got few diets, like, you know, I drink coconut oil early morning getting up. I gargle
oil.
Yeah, virgin coconut oil, we gargle it, which is very important. That's called as oil sucking. Okay. This will really help in removing all the bad oil from your internal organs. Your tongue is connected to all your internal organs. So by doing this with your virgin coconut oil, it will help. And after that, you need to drink the coconut oil. So this is the daily routine. Then I have to have coffee to start with my day, which is very important for me. Uske baad, yeah, I go to gym. I spend almost around 1.5 to 2 hours in the gym. I start doing new techniques. I try to understand my body. More than building the body, I try to understand each muscle of my body, how it's working. So there I spend a lot of time in the gym. 2 hours I spend, then come home. I mean, during this lockdown time, I had an opportunity to clean house. That was the best thing, you know. Tried helping my mother, and as usual, have home food. I love home food. Okay, I rarely
also.
I know cooking, in fact, but when there's a person who is really cooking very well, you know, you don't feel like putting your hand into it. Okay, and moreover, if I try to go to the kitchen, no, my mom doesn't allow, because all women, I'm sure, you also, you will not allow when you're cooking, right? No, you won't allow anybody else to come near you. So it's the same thing.
It's more work so for me. I said, don't try to help me. I'm fine.
Exactly. That's what my mom also tells.
I'll help you out. I said, no. It will be like, I don't want your help.
Double काम कर देगा.
और मेरा काम बढ़ जाएगा. Very true.
Exactly. So otherwise, if nobody is there, I know cooking, you know, because my mom has given one book wherein there's a lot of recipes over there. But when I was in Dubai, I used to cook myself. Later, when as I told somebody is there to cook so well, I don't want to take a risk of doing it. Then uske baad, I hardly go outside to meet friends or anything. I am a very lonely person. Okay, I sit and I will. So I write scripts also because by doing that, I started feeling that I'm into this line itself. You know, I'm not out of track. I'm into the industry work only. I'm doing something. It is very productive, I feel. So I've started learning a lot by writing scripts. And uske baad, I'm early to bed. maybe watch some series, web series. That's it. That's the end of the day.
So, what kind of scripts interest you the most, and what are your future plans? What do you want to like really do now in future? What are your plans?
I started writing. My first script was a horror subject, which I did. It was the movie got released in 2018. Okay, I had written the script, story, screenplay, dialogues was written by myself. So that was my first attempt as a writer, and it really helped me a lot to understand how it works. Okay, how a film works as a technician. So now after that I started writing about motivational subjects. Okay, when it like sports oriented subject, because after seeing a lot of sports oriented subjects, people love it, people love sports subjects. So I started writing about it, and some thriller subjects I've started writing. So it's nice. Once I sit, I don't get out of the place only. It really motivates me a lot to write more and more.
आप theater भी करते हैं? Do you do theater?
No, I was not.
Stage.
I was never. For that also, I should tell you. Initially, in my college, my friends used to force me to get into drama, theater dramas. College dramas. I was very scared to get into the stage. I was very scared of standing in front of people talking, or I was scared. I was really scared. I couldn't.
In front of live audience, I think maybe
live audience, yeah, camera, kuch bhi. Okay, I was very scared. Abhi, you give me the stage, I'm like very happy. How life changes. Abhi mujhe mic de dijiye, or if you get a camera, I'm very happy. That is how I'm a changed person.
That's lovely. So great, Karthik. And one more question for you. As our show says, success stories. What does true success mean to you? And how do you plan to, give it back to the society, whatever you have achieved? Now it's payback time sometime. And how would you plan something for the society and your views about the same?
Well, when you're asking me about success, for me, success is achieving something with honesty. You need to be honest with yourself that whatever you're doing, were you good? Were you really good in that? That is success for me. It is not by getting rewards or awards. That is not success for me. We should analyze ourselves that we should have some goal. And if that goal is attained with a lot of honesty, with your lot of hard work, dedication, and when you get into that goal, I feel that is success. Okay. Still, I don't think so. I have attained that success, because each day we'll be having a lot of goals. Okay. Still a long way to go for me. Still a long way. I've got a lot of bigger things in my mind, in my thoughts. I'm sure maybe next time when we have that interview, when I achieve that bigger thing, I will tell you about it.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it soon, not in many years, very soon, I hope.
Yes, crossed.
And in general, like a message for our viewers, please.
Well, all I would say is you have been very nice to me. You have been very truthful to me. That's the reason I'm getting a lot of work. Your blessings are always with me. That's the reason I'm getting a lot of work. And thanks to Trident for spreading my success stories to people. I should be very thankful to you. I'm sure it's going to reach a lot of people, and it's going to help me. It's going to be one more stepping stone for my success, I would say.
So friends, this was our handsome Kannada superfin star JK Karthik Jayaram. I hope you enjoyed his interview. So stay tuned for more success stories. Thank you.